Hi, so this first video is about sort of the big picture in biochemistry. Hi, so biochemistry is essentially about living things. So the difference between living things and dead thing is essentially living thing do something called metabolism. So this is just a bunch of reaction that happen within the living thing. And metabolism consists of two different things, anabolism and catabolism. Anabolism is pretty much just putting together, this is polymer from monomer, and catabolism is sort of the opposite, is tearing thing apart. And the way I remember this is that catabolism got cat, and cat like to tear things up. Anyhow, so what is it that they are putting together or tearing apart? Oh, I should also mention that metabolism, this is essentially the total of all the metabolic pathway in the cells. And you may say, well, what exactly is a metabolic pathway? Well, it's complicated looking things like this. So this is actually a simplified metabolic pathway. Looks pretty complicated, eh? But you don't have to know all that, that's for biology. Anyway, metabolism, so the metabolic pathway, which involve anabolism and catabolism. So what exactly is being put together and tearing apart? Is actually something called biopolymer. And these polymers, big, or also the fancy name for it is macromolecules, which are essentially things that made up of living things, like in all the machineries that does things in the living thing. Well, these polymers are made from some smaller molecule called monomer. Alright, so let me number these facts. So facts number 1, facts number 2. So to make these big macromolecules, polymers, from monomer is anabolism. And the process that sort of tear apart catabolism. So why do we need the catabolism process? Well, whenever you tear apart a polymer, let's say carb or something that we learned later, it's going to give you energy. Well, this energy can be used to for function in the cells, or it can actually be used by the anabolism process to make the big macromolecules that made up of your meat, for example. Alright, so the third thing that you need to know is, well, the reaction that convert polymer into this monomer is called hydrolysis. And the reaction that put together the monomer into the polymer is called condensation. Well, the condensation reaction makes a molecule of water. So, as you might think in normal word, right? Whenever you make water, it's condensation. And then this water may also will be used for hydrolysis. Water, lysis, tear apart. So you can probably see pretty easily, yeah, catabolism is going to use the hydrolysis reaction, and anabolism is going to use the condensation reaction. The difference between the condensation and hydrolysis reaction, this we're going to look at in a later video.